Hello, Rift Riders! I'm Evelyn, one of the co-hosts of Mystery Dungeon: A Path Through Time. Today, I'm thrilled to bring you a special Lunar New Year one-shot featuring some fantastic guests from the PTT fan community, and a few surprise appearances from beyond. We recorded this one-shot in 2 parts, during the winter holidays and in early January. The Year of the Snake officially slithered in on January 29th, 2025, and I wanted to get both parts out by then. But let's just say my mental health got in the way last month. So here we are. Part 1 is out now, and Part 2 will hopefully drop sometime in mid-February. Quick disclaimer, this one-shot takes place in the world of PTT, and features characters you know and love, but it's not part of the main PTT canon. We might have opened a portal to the multiverse here. Those space-time rifts are pretty finicky. With that out of the way, I present to you Part 1, Spring Festival Shenanigans. Enjoy! Hello everyone, 大家好, and welcome to a special Lunar New Year episode of Mystery Dungeon: A Path Through Time. I am the host for this episode, your PM, your DM, your GM, Evelyn herself. And sitting next to me in our brand new recording studio on the 212th floor of the Empire State Building is someone who drank 16 cups of coffee today.
Oh yeah, hi everyone. It's me, Micah. My eyes are straining. I can't stop tapping my foot. I'm slowly losing control of my body over time. It's really fun. Try it sometime. And sitting to my right is someone who wants to kiss outlets because they look sad.
Hi everyone, I'm Krystal. Yeah, I mean, they do. They just need a little spark in their lives, right? And sitting right next to me is somebody who loves to bring snacks and sarcasm. Like, they have a really good way of staying under pressure in all the chaos in this world.
So I'm assuming that's me. Hi, I'm Jay. Coming to you live, finally taking a vacation in the pool rooms. And sitting next to me is someone who is the millionth winner in the graveyard lottery.
I believe that's me, Evelyn, once again. Yeah, the graveyard lottery. So, yeah, wow, we've got really great views of the city from here. It's like, I don't even know how we got up here. But like, we can see everything. We can see through the clouds. We can see like the entire island of Manhattan, and yeah, beautiful stuff. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Lunar New Year is a holiday that marks the beginning of the new year in the traditional calendar, used in places like China, Taiwan, Korea, parts of Japan, and Thailand. And we decided that we wanted to do a special one-shot episode of A Path Through Time for Lunar New Year. This year is the year of the wood snake, which means that there might be snake Pokemon and a lot of grass types in this episode. How's everybody feeling about this?
I'm feeling pretty good. I just hope I'm like all one shots. I just hope I'm able to survive.
No promises.
Because we've talked a little bit about what's to come, and I can't say I'm not nervous. What about you two?
I'm pretty nervous. I've got no expectations. So I just hope to have a great time.
I'm excited to eat.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited for all the food.
Nom nom nom. Yes, there will be lots and lots of food. I promise that. I'm also excited because this is my debut as a DM.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah,
Congratulations!
congratulations.
Bravo.
Woo, thanks,
Claps to
guys.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And without further ado, let's dive on in. We begin in Bamboo Ridge, a remote, medium-sized town nestled in the mountains in eastern Naturae, near the Petrum border. It's February 2nd, 5 years after the events of A Path Through Time, and the Spring Festival is underway in the town square, a big square plaza surrounded on all sides by gray rectangular stone buildings. Their pointy, green-tiled roofs are covered with white snow, which has started to melt and drip onto the stone pavement below. In the town square are rows of food stalls selling yummy Bamboo Ridge specialty dishes, lots of music and dancing, arts and crafts, magic tricks, and strings of glowing red lanterns hanging between the stalls. The festival is bustling with locals celebrating the new year with their friends and families, as well as Pokemon from all over the Alchas region who've come to check it out. One of these visitors is our first player character, Briar. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So how would I do that?
Just say your character's name, what type of Pokemon they are, and a little bit about your character and why they decided to come to the festival.
Okay, so my character's name is Briar, and she is a Hisui Sneasel that came from the ice world, where it would be like probably like a little region called Thermos from the town of Krystal Point. And she decided to come, just kind of like happened upon the festival because she left her hometown to go just like aimlessly traveling, just going like, I think it's eastward on the map.
Yeah.
And she came from a pretty big family, like a family of there's like I think she's got 4 siblings, and her mother is a Sneasler and her father is a Zangoose.
Ooh.
And back in Krystal Point, they live in the cliffside on a berry farm that probably only raises like one specialty. Like whatever they do, they're pretty good at it. So she's not really familiar with a lot of different sights and sounds.
Okay.
So this is all pretty exciting to her. And then, oh yeah, like she picked up some black sludge in the woods.
Nice. Why don't you, for the sake of time, why don't you just go through your human stats?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
So you want me to just say like what am I proficient in?
Yeah, like your modifiers.
Okay, so for my human stats, I've got 3 in cool, 0 in cute, -1 in smart, 0 in beauty, and 3 in tough. Is that correct?
Sounds okay to me.
What is it? My proficiency is in persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. And for the audience at home, we'll get into what that means whenever it comes up. Yeah, so Briar, what are you doing at the festival?
Okay. So when it comes to Briar, so she would have like just gone in the festival and just going from like place to place and like event to event. Be like, oh wow, what's that? Oh whoa, what's that? Oh wow, what are you?
So are you like checking out the food stalls? Maybe there's in front of you, like a little ways away from you in front, there's a bunch of Pokemon gathered in front of another Pokemon who's doing like magic tricks. They're actually like they're a Ceruledge who is handling an Ekans. They're just doing tricks with the Ekans.
Okay. I want to check out like the food stalls first.
Okay. Yeah. So around you are 4 food stalls. One is manned by a Tatsugiri, and they've got rice balls and dumplings. Another one is run by a carbank who sells tanghulus, which are they're like fruit kebabs that have like frozen rock candy coating. And then there's a poltergeist who sells bubble tea, and there's a Veluza who just cuts out pieces of his own flesh and serves them as sashimi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're not wrong.
You're not
Yummy.
wrong.
Yum yum.
Yeah. So which stall do you want to check out first?
I want to get the Veluza.
All right. Hello, good sir or madam. I'm Jefferson the Veluza. I'm the finest chef in the Alchas region, and the reason I'm so fine is because I cook flesh from my own body and serve it to you, starting at 10. Alright. Anyway, I cut out my own flesh and serve it to you, starting at 10,000 poke.
Oh,
What can I get for you today?
that's huge. 10,000?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is where I want to use my persuasion here.
Go right ahead.
Boy, what are you saying?
I'm thinking. Ooh, she hears the price of like 10,000 because I only have 3,000. Gosh. I'm blanking. I can't think of anything. Oh no.
Maybe the price is just too much and just.
Yeah, like the price is too much. Shoot.
Oh,
Well, do you want to try to roll?
I'll try to roll. So I think what she would say to him is,
what is that, it just comes off of you?
That's right. Oh, my name's Jefferson, by the way, if I didn't mention that before. Not Jefferson, and I like to jettison my flesh and serve it on platters.
Okay, Jefferson. Is it organic?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my flesh is organic. I haven't taken any antibiotics recently.
Oh, it's 100% organic, farm raised. Well, why is it 10,000?
Because it's really, really fine meat and it's in demand.
so is this stall busy? Like,
Yeah, so
is there like a lot of people around?
yeah, so right next to you there's actually a gold dango who's chowing down on a fillet.
Okay. Okay, so it's like an entire.
So can I, how about, well, I don't know. I come from a pretty prestigious, out on the farm, and how about, I've never heard of such a thing. Would I be able to procure a sample?
A sample. Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right. So I just roll 2d20s or.
Just one. Are you rolling with? Is that your proficiency?
Yeah, that's my proficiency.
Okay. Yeah. So for the audience, persuasion is cute.
Go. I got a 20.
Dirty 20 or a nat 20?
I got a natural 20.
That's a great way to start.
I got like
Something.
I rolled a 20 and a 6.
Okay. Well, I'll be damned, cause, yeah. Wow. I'm sure. Yeah, sure. I'll give you a free sample, especially if you can get the word out and maybe invite your friends and family out to try my delicacies. Yeah, here you go. Have a whole fillet
Oh yeah.
on the house.
And then I'll take it and I'll be like, thank you so much, Jeffrey. Jefferson. Of course, I will tell you, or I'll tell my people about your people.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live. Yeah, my main restaurant is out in Den City, in the Fluvia state.
Ooh.
Hope you have a chance to swing by someday.
Absolutely. I will certainly tell them as soon as I can, and we will send people your way. No time flat. And I'm gonna walk away with my fillet.
All right. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do next?
So and now I'm gonna go to the Saru Ledge.
Okay, so you're gonna check out the Sarah Ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still doing magic tricks with his friend the Ekans. He's got the Ekans coiled around his arm, and the Ekans is standing up on its hind. It doesn't have legs, but it's like it's standing up with its like on the back of its body, and like just dancing around while coiled up around the arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the audience. Let me do a performance roll for the Ekans, the duo. I got a 5. The audience is mildly impressed. Just like a few murmurs here and there.
They're mildly impressed. Huh. I think I'm darn. Can I pass the buck to like someone else?
Oh, yeah. So you see, you don't even have to make a check for this. You see to your like right across from you in the circle is an Absol wearing a bright, shining red dress. What are you gonna do?
So I'm going to so like after like clapping for the Saru Ledge, I'm going to like go over, I'm gonna scamper over to the Absol, and
Okay.
I'm gonna like breathing heavily, I'm gonna like look at the dress.
Okay. Yeah, Blair, that's you.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce your character and then tell us how you're gonna respond to Briar checking you out.
Yeah, hello everyone. Once again, I'm Micah, and I'll be playing Blair. Blair Arkheron. And she's at the festival today, just learning a bit more about the history of the finally got some time off from the library, so wanted to come check it out. And thought she would dress for the occasion, so she's wearing what's called I think it's pronounced Rukun. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, Zhouqin.
Zhouqin.
But you can say whatever, you can say however you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruchan,
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah. She's wearing that. It's a large red dress overcoat with a white inner. I think it's. I'm trying to describe this. It's like a white inner coat with red outlining, red scarf outlining with golden flames that droop down her body and just fall short above her, just above her back ankles.
Okay.
And she looks down. I can also say she has her half moon glasses and her silver locket that she's also wearing. And
Yeah,
she
really well dressed.
Yeah, she is well dressed for the occasion. Yeah. Yeah, she looks at this little Sneasel running around, scampering up to her. Oh, hello there. How may I help you?
As I'm gonna slowly like reach out my claws to like touch the ends of the dress.
She doesn't like back away or anything. She's more just curious of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Briar, roll dexterity against Blair's insight.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
I got an 8.
Which dexterity would that be? Would that be like sleight of hand, cool, or
Yeah. Is that
Oh,
like
sleight of hand. Sorry.
yeah?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, you said insights. Why is my dice keep getting stuck in the dice tower? Come on.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Ooh.
Oh, we both got an 11.
Do we want
Wow,
to reroll
so-
them?
No, it's fine. So you guys are tied. So yeah, so like Briar, you're able to feel the dress without fumbling. And you notice that it's made of really smooth, shiny fabric,
Ooh.
almost like silk.
Mm.
And as for you, Blair, you notice that Briar is curious about, it seems like Briar is curious about like the origin of the dress. Yeah, so how do you guys want to proceed?
I see you're somewhat fascinated with my outfit. I was able to get secure just for the occasion. I do hope that you like it.
Oh, I like it a lot. I never seen fabric that can be so shiny without it being ice.
Yeah, this is pretty shiny. Yes. Yeah. It was well worth its a price. To say that much. Yeah.
And then she's gonna look at you.
Be like, what are you? You're like a growlithe, but big and white, and you have a lopsided head.
Man, that's definitely one way to talk to somebody. Say it, head. Okay, I gotta snap back into it.
Lock in.
It's I wouldn't say it's lopsided. I'm what's called an Absol. It's that's a horn on the side of my head. It's more for it's more for defense. It's more for defending myself than really it's really more for defending myself rather than being lopsided.
But I mean, I've seen things with horns. Like Arkheron has horns, but you only have the one horn, so it is lopsided.
She kind of does like what's in the area, like the closed-eyed smile with the sweat drops on the side of her face. Yeah, I guess you can call it that. And then I guess Blair will start like looking around at the other shops and venues.
Yeah. So while you do that, we're gonna go over to our third protagonist of this episode. Kaida, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi. So yeah, my character's name is Kaida. Basically rhymes with Skyda.
Okay.
Emberflare. She's a 19-year-old Combusken from this rugged little town called Cindermount, right near a volcano. Basically, strength and resilience are kind of the whole vibe there. So she grew up training in martial arts with her dad, who's a retired Blaziken. She's also earned the Crimson Phoenix Belt, which is this big deal rank that shows she's mastered fire-infused kung fu and aerial combat. She's
Ooh.
actually one of the youngest to ever get it, but she doesn't let it get to her head. She's always looking to improve and help others find their strength too.
That's really amazing. Yeah, so you're you're like 3 stalls away from the other 2 players. You're with your kung fu troupe of other fire type Pokemon who are going to perform in the festival in about a half hour. And you're talking to a Pikachu named Hikaru, who is the behind the scenes operations manager at this event. Yeah, so what are you talking to Hikaru about?
So Kaida is super excited for this. She really wants to like double check a few things. So first, are we set up to go after the fire dance display? We've been timing our routine to sync with the sparks, so want to make sure we've got it right. And also would love to confirm if the pyrotechnics team has our cues. So, our troop has a big aerial finale planned, and it'll really pop with those flames in the background. Oh, and yeah.
Yeah, we should have everything down pat. I believe you gave me a checklist of everything. It says there's like a bowl. It says you wanted a bowl of M&Ms in backstage before the show. Absolutely no brown M&Ms. Is that right?
Yes. Absolutely. We love sweet, but we also love spicy too. We wanted to know where the best spot to grab something spicy around here, because I'm already running low on tomato berries, and I've heard the festival food is legendary.
Yeah. Well, I can recommend Samus the Tatsugiri's stand. That's like 2 stalls that way. They've got berry flavored rice balls of different sweet and sour and dry varieties. They've got dumplings, and then next to them, oh my gosh, there's Chad the Poltergeist is selling bubble tea, which you can get for 150 poke a cup.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah, oh my god, I freaking love bubble tea. You're gonna be amazed by Chad's boba.
Yeah, no, because that sounds perfect. I am honestly I have to check that out too. Though I really that's really exciting, and I honestly can't go into a big performance without a full belly. So you're a lifesaver. So I'll promise I'll save you a dumpling if I snag extras.
Oh yeah.
And bubble tea too.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, and we've got all your music set too, your pyrotechnics. Yeah, my teammate Michael is in charge of pyrotechnics. Yeah, so I'll just sync up with him later and make sure that everything is all right and that everything on your list is taken care of. Yeah, you go enjoy your food. You're not gonna be on stage for like another hour or so take your time.
Oh, that's so great. Just tell them, with Michael and everything, just tell them not to set anyone's tail feathers on fire this time, okay? Last thing we need is my troop doing Stop, Drop, and Roll, the remix.
yeah, we got you. Enjoy the food.
Thanks. Thank you. You're the real MVP.
Mwah. Yeah, so Kaida, you're walking towards the food stalls when you see the other 2 players. You see Briar, the Hisuian Sneasel, checking out Blair the Absol's shining red dress. And you notice that Briar still has some remnants of like weird fine Pokemon meat around her mouth. What are you gonna do?
I realized I also forgot to mention that the Briar is wearing like a off green cloak that's all like tattered.
That's a really cool outfit too.
I forgot about
If
that.
it means anything, Blair also has like a left orange eye and a right blue right eye. It's
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, it's a little uncommon for. Well, I assume it's uncommon for Pokemon to have different eye colors. So I also thought it was cool.
Yeah. And Kaida, you also see the Ceruledge and the Ekans doing their show. It looks like they're about to wrap up their performance.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. I want to see how they did.
Yeah. Yeah, do you wanna talk to them? Do you wanna talk to the other two Pokemon?
Well, first I want to see what's going on with the with the taste testing. Apparently,
yeah.
with the meat around. So like, I would pause, coming up mid stride, and like raise an eyebrow, and noticing what's going on, and just ask, or I would just say, you might want to check a mirror before, someone asks if you're taste testing the festival's main attractions over there.
Mhm.
Just making sure you're okay, because it looks like you were having a good time eating.
Are you saying that to Briar the Sneasel?
You talking about me?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. So nervous.
Oh, you've never seen this Combusken before.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I mean, this food is pretty good. Pretty expensive, pretty pricey. Have you heard about like my friend Jefferson the Veluza? Is pretty good. 10,000 for this.
No, I have not yet.
It's to die for.
And I will give her like a little bit of a piece.
Oh yes, I was gonna ask, can I have some?
Yeah. So you get a little piece of sashimi.
Interesting. It's good, but I like my food a little spicier. Need some hot sauce.
Yeah. So Kaida, you remember that the rice ball stand has varieties of different tastes of rice balls, and you think that like one of them might have spicy rice balls. Do you want to check them out?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, so you go over to the Tatsugiri's stand, and the Tatsugiri says, "Hey, hi, welcome to Sammy's Rice Balls and Dumplings. I'm Samus the Tatsugiri. How can I help you today?"
I'm really interested in trying one of your rice balls, but like one of the that are on the spicier side.
Okay. Yeah, I've got sweet rice balls, sour rice balls, spicy, bitter, and dry rice balls. These rice balls are stuffed with different kinds of berries. I can make you a rice ball with tomato berries in it, if you would like.
Sure, I would love to try it.
Yeah. How many would you like? It's 250 poke a pop.
I want to go with 2.
2, okay. So Samus whips together she grabs 2 tomato berries out of her cabinet, and then just like smashes them up into a pulp, and then grabs some rice and shapes it into 2 different into balls, into like bowl shapes, and then takes the tomato berry pulp and puts it into the wads of rice, and then kneads them together into rice balls and wraps them in seaweed and hands them to you. That'll be 500 poke, she says.
Okay. Let me just get it out. All right, let's see if these live up to their reputation. So I'm going to hand over the 500 poke, and I'm smiling.
Okay. Yeah, deduct 500 poke from your balance.
Okie dokie.
Is it alright if I jump in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna do, Spirit?
Blair's just been
Micah?
yes, that's my name. Yeah.
Hi,
Blair's kind of just been
I'm
quiet.
Stannis.
Hello. Yeah. Blair's kind of just been quiet this entire time. But she did follow Kaida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did follow Kaida over to Samus's stand because she was also curious about the rice balls. Hello. I was also wondering what other flavors or types do you have besides the spicy ones?
Yeah, so we've got sweet, sour, spicy, bitter, dry. We've got combos. I can make them out of pretty much any berry in the Alchas region.
I see. She kind of like steps back for a second to like think about different options. What about a raspberry raspberry balls?
Raspberry. Oh, raspberries are spicy and dry. Is that the kind of flavor you're looking for?
I forgot they were actually that. I was trying to find sweet ones immediately. I was trying to find sweet ones.
Ooh.
Forgot.
Okay. Well, if you like sweet, you might like the pecha berry. You might like the mago berry, the nanub. Not nanub is a little bit bittersweet. You might like the magust berry.
What about the mago berry actually?
Magost?
Yeah. I think I would like the mago berry, please.
Yeah, so how many do you want?
Just like her, I will also have 2, please.
All right. Yeah. And so Samus grabs 2 Magost berries out of her closet, and just like before, she beats them into a pulp and puts them into 2 rice balls and gives them to you. 500 poke.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. She also like while he was cooking, would have like dug out like 500 and placed it on the counter.
Oh, Samus is a she.
Samus, my bad. Yeah, she. So while she was doing that, Blair put 500 on the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your rice balls.
Thank you, and I also hope you enjoyed the rest of the festival.
Oh, of course. I'm really enjoying it. It's been a vibe.
Yeah, it sure has thus far, and I can't wait to see the performance later. And if I'm not mistaken, Kaida, right?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, aren't you involved in the performance?
Oh, snap, that's right. I have to get ready. Oh, no. I was so busy enjoying these wonderful berries that I wasn't focused. Wasn't focused. They're amazing. They just hit the spot. They're so spicy and yummy. But yes, I gotta go. Get ready. See ya.
All right.
Kaida, what are you wearing?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so let me think about this. I'm really big into kung fu. So my outfit is reminiscent of that. So I have a crimson and black sleeveless gi. And
Okay.
what's cool about it is that it has subtle flame patterns embroidered along the edges. This represents my mastery of fire-infused combat. I also have a golden sash tied at my waist, which symbolizes my Crimson Phoenix belt rank. Added onto that, I have fitted black leggings that allow for agility and ease of movement, paired with sturdy yet lightweight combat boots. I also have fingerless leather gloves. They're worn for grip and protection with small flame details stitched on the knuckles. And then to complete the look, I'm also wearing my signature black leather bracelet with a fire-shaped ruby. This is a keepsake from my late grandmother. I thought it would be great to add a personal touch to my battle-ready appearance.
Awesome. That sounds like a great outfit, especially for this show. Yeah, so as you start heading back to the backstage area where Hikaru was, where you were talking to Hikaru, you start to feel a rumble underneath your feet.
Mhm.
And that rumbling gets more and more intense. In fact, you all feel this. And right in front of you, Kaida, the ground opens up and a giant silver steelix comes out of the ground.
Yo.
And the steelix just starts flying around the festival and trashing everything. She just friggin' like trashes all the stalls, and she goes up to the stage and makes a giant hole in the stage. And then she the town square is surrounded by 5 different buildings, and she just like makes a hole in a building in like 3 of the buildings too, and they just like crumble to the earth. And then the steelix disappears into the earth again, and the rumbling stops.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, Blair like definitely like held on for the D-Live like onto the stand or something, just like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like how a cat like has to like hang on to the like the table so they don't fall down, just like hang on by the edge, just like hang on for dear life.
Yeah,
And
this
all
wasn't the kind
around
of
you-
spicy action I was expecting.
Yeah. And all
Mhm.
around you Pokemon are panicking and running around and screaming.
Yeah.
Great. In the panic. Is there like... Can I take some of the spicy stuff from the stall?
Sure, you can.
In the confusion.
All right. Roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Can I roll for
And
perception
Samus-
because? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Amos is going to roll perception against your sleight of hand.
So I got a...
Can I also roll perception? Because I'm also like
Sure.
wildly
Yeah.
looking around.
I got a 12 plus 3, so I got a 15.
Samus
But did you
got
roll
a
with
6.
advantage?
I don't think I get advantage with
Oh wait,
that.
no, that was persuasion. We talked about sleight of hand earlier. Never mind.
Yeah. So Samus got a 6. So she is too distracted by all of the pandemonium around that she doesn't notice what you're doing at all.
Awesome. So, what do I get from that?
You get I'm gonna roll a d4. You get 3 tomato berries.
Okay.
Tomato berries, that's in the berries by themselves or the rice balls?
Yeah, are the
Just the
berry
tomato
or the
berries.
balls? Because
Okay,
I guess
the
the ball
berries.
hasn't been made yet, technically.
Right.
Alright. And then, I wanna, like, I guess, like, go to the group, like, Blair and, how do you pronounce the name?
Kaida?
Kaida?
From my Kaida.
Okay. And be like, whoa, what was that?
I was trying to ask earlier, but can Blair have rolled for like perception because she's also like looking around trying to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Does she have like maybe seen Briar doing that?
Oh, you wanted to catch me in my little shenanigan?
Not with a 9.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't see it. I mean, at least when everything goes down and you're actively stealing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Blair, what did you roll?
For the perception, I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Even with your pluses?
I'm more smart than I am perceptive, which is
Oh,
easy.
okay.
I'm more smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Blair, all you see is this is the confusion and the crowd crush, and you hear noise all around you, you hear Pokemon screaming, but in the midst of the noise, you hear a voice coming over the PA, and the voice says, "Hello everyone! Everybody remain calm. This is your mayor Wong. We are aware of the incident that just occurred, and we are gonna make sure that you all stay safe, stay calm, stay safe, don't panic too much, and everybody freaking panics.
Of course.
Yeah. Everybody do the opposite of what the bear said.
Yeah, everybody panic.
No, I'm saying
Everybody
I'm
push
not...
and shove.
Okay.
What if we take over and we just like calm everyone down and step up, you know? We'll get to the bottom of this and make sure the festival can, you know, continue safely, and we'll handle it.
Yeah, so Kaida, you know the way back to the stage. Do you want to lead them?
Let's go.
Wait, where are we going? You're just walking off. Where are we going?
We're just going.
We have to get the mayor too. And let's go. Like, I'm gesturing for the mayor, Mayor Wong, and the others to follow me. You know, I'm leading them back toward the stage. So I'm thinking that this way we'll regroup at the stage and make sure everyone is accounted for. And because right now it's the safest place to coordinate right now, and from there we can figure out our next steps.
Mayor Wong is on the stage. He was speaking over the PA.
Okay, well, yes, we're on the stage. Well, I bring everyone else, including some of the other Pokemon, close to the stage, and we're keeping an eye out on the crowd and the surrounding area. So we have to let's make sure everyone's focused. You know, the more organized we stay, the faster we can get back, or the faster we can get this festival back on track and stop that Steelix from causing more craziness. And yeah, let's that for the human stats. Can I use that or no? Now?
I'm gonna give you this for free. As you three run up onto the stage, you climb a staircase next to where you, Kaida, were before. You notice Hikaru collapsed on her face to the right.
Does Blair see this or just Kaida?
Everybody roll perception.
Okay. And then I didn't get to earlier, but I was gonna say I would also like to help Kaida in whatever she's doing.
Yeah, totally.
For my perception.
So I got a 14 plus 1, 15 for mine.
15. Yeah.
I have a 5.
Okay. And Kaida. Well, you're too focused on getting up to the stage. But Blair, with a full success, you do indeed see Hikaru. She has collapsed on the floor, on the ground next to you, next to your party. She appears to be in a daze. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go over to her?
Yeah, Blair is taking a claw, picking her by the scruff of her neck, cat style, how moms pick up the young by the scruff of the neck. She kind of just picks her up by her neck, or by the back, by her back fur, because I think Pikachu have fur, right?
Yeah.
Whereas okay. She kind of picks her up
so
and
the back of her neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's sure exactly where to grab her. It's hey, so I pick her up. Hey, Hikaru, is that you?
Yeah. And Hikaru can't see you, so she is gonna turn. She's gonna turn around, and actually she's gonna roll acrobatics to see if she can do it. 17. And what is her cool? I'm just gonna give this a straight, no modifiers. So with a 17, Hikaru gets on her feet and turns around and sees you, and she's like, "Oh, Blair, it's you! Oh my gosh! I didn't know you were here."
I didn't think you would be here either. Yeah, nice to see you too. We don't exactly have time to. I would love to continue this chat with you, but we don't have time now exactly. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay. We need to first figure out what our next move is. But later, yes, I would
Yeah.
love to meet up with you.
Yeah. I'm just getting by. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I imagine that you guys are like figuring that out now.
Blair looks back to the rest of the group, and then we're working on it. Yes.
Oh.
So
I don't know. Could I say something?
Oh, what?
I wasn't sure if that was like a pause.
No,
I mean,
there
yeah,
wasn't
she is
one.
like looking back to the group and saying that if you guys want to jump in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Because I'd just be like, "Whoa, did you see that big thing that came out of the ground? That was crazy."
Hikaru's gonna make a perception check. Oh, wow, she got an 18. Yeah, I did in fact see that. It looked like a shiny Steelix. Not shiny Steelix, but like a shining metal Steelix. I don't know what it's doing here. I have no idea.
It's where did it come from exactly?
Came from the
Underground.
Yeah, I saw that, but like, does anyone know where the hole is? The pivot underground?
Wasn't like the whole
Where it came from?
next to wasn't it close to the stalls, or am I wrong?
Yeah, it was like 2 stalls away from. You guys were like near the Ceruledge and the Ekans, so it was like the next stall over.
Okay. Oh, what is it? It was like a couple of stalls over and nearly hit us, actually.
I
Yeah,
see.
oh my gosh,
Maybe.
I'm so
Go ahead,
glad
sorry.
that you guys. Man, I'm so glad that you guys are okay. I could be better. But yeah, I really hope that you guys are able to find out. You guys should talk to the mayor. I think he's on there. The green Servine in the blue suit. I think he'll know. I think he'll have a better idea of what's going on.
I see. Okay. Is he also backstage with us, or is he still out front stage?
He's on stage.
Okay. I assume like because we're backstage, like the curtain is all like right there, or is there like a different section in order to get up stage?
Yeah. So you guys get on stage, and you can see a Servine in a blue, like a mouse suit, standing behind a podium, speaking. He was speaking into a microphone before, and yeah. Do you want to get his attention?
Yeah. Does someone else want to jump in and do this, or should I do this? Who wants to do it?
Not me.
Maybe Kaida, because you're taking the lead
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
I'm trying to make sure that everyone's spotlight here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of would cross my arms and I raise an eyebrow at this, like looking at the Servine in the mouse suit speaking to the mic. I also lean slightly towards Blair and I keep my voice low, but I'm amused, and I basically say something. I basically say, "Okay, that's unexpected." But honestly, if anyone on stage has answers, it's probably him. And I gesture toward the Servine. I said, let's get his attention. Maybe he's got a clue about what's going on. Or at the very least, he can tell us why he's dressed like that.
I see. Well, it is part of the festival, so maybe that's the case. But I see what you're going for.
Could just be his fashion sense.
It could also be that, yes.
Let's get his attention. Hey, you in the mouse suit. We need to talk. Got a minute?
Yeah. The Servine turns towards you three, and he says, "Oh, hi there. Hi. What can I do you for?"
We are trying to figure out what I assume you know just as much as us, but we're trying to figure out maybe the source of this catastrophe, I guess you could say. Is there anything like about the Steelix that you could maybe help us with?
Oh, the Steelix. Yeah. Hi. I'm Edward Wong, by the way. I'm the mayor of Bamboo Ridge. Yeah, I think I mean, I've never seen this Steelix before, but I do know that there was. It's so funny that this happened during the Spring Festival because the Spring Festival actually started because of a legend in our culture that has to do with a giant monster that ravaged the region. Blair, you know about this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could roll history and see if I can get more from that.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, that's my proficiency, so I'll roll advantage. 13 and 11, so 13 plus my smart is 15. Another 15.
Okay. And with a full success, you know that the people of Bamboo Ridge have a legend about a monster named Shenlong, who once, maybe 500 or 1,000 years ago, nobody really knows for sure anymore, attacked the town and destroyed buildings and really badly injured a lot of Pokemon. And the townsfolk scared it off with fire and red banners and flags and stuff, and the monster went away. Maybe it flew. Nobody really knows what kind. Nobody really remembers what kind of Pokemon it was anymore, and that's the origin of this festival.
I see. That sounds like Shenlong. The story of the legend of Shenlong. I believe it was started about 1,000 years ago. It would rain terror among the villagers here, destroying shops, injuring Pokemon. I'm not sure why it's coming to it now. Maybe it's because of the festival itself. Can you recall the last time that this happened? If at all?
Yeah, so Mayor Wong says, "Oh my goodness, wow, you know about the legend of Shenlong." Yeah, I'm not sure if this Steelix is Shenlong. Probably not, because it was like 600 years ago. But it's definitely interesting that this has happened again. I've never seen this town in my 6 years as mayor. This town has never been attacked like this before.
I see. Then maybe we should get together and go after it. Maybe we can subdue it to a point where it won't do this again. I'm really trying to think here. That might be our best course of action.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You might want to look in the mountain range. So Bamboo Ridge is part of a mountain range called Dragon Spines, and there is a network of tunnels underneath all the mountains. There's an entrance to the tunnels not too far away from here. That away. He points in one direction. That might be where the Steelix went off to, or came from.
I'm
I
just
see.
kind of like, sorry.
Go ahead. Were you gonna say something, Jay?
Yeah, because it's just like, I think the only thing I had to say was like,
Yeah, it's probably easy. You just go in the big hole.
That could be a way to get there, yes.
Yeah, something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Lots of Pokemon have gone into the tunnels. Some of the towns around here, there's a mining town over across the border in Petrum. They've been mining a lot of iron ore from the mountains, but occasionally the tunnels, there's quakes and the tunnels collapse, and they haven't. Sometimes the Pokemon go missing.
Oh no,
dang.
that's scary. I want us
I
to get
see.
back in time for some bubble tea.
Yeah, I hope you guys are able to quell the Steelix so that we can get this festival back on track.
He did say it was like the Steelix is located in Dragonspine, right?
Yeah.
And he did point out where that was. Okay. Then I believe we should try and gear up as best we can, because trying to quell this Steelix from what it looks like Xiaolong, it won't be an easy feat.
Yeah.
So if we have any ideas of how to quell this, I think we should take all the ideas or help we can get.
We're gonna need a lot of sleepy juice.
Sleepy juice?
Blair looks over at Briar questioningly. Like eyebrow raised, head
put
cocked.
anyone to sleep in this. I can't remember what berry or anything off the top of my head.
Maybe we could bait it with one of those tomato berry rice balls.
Ooh.
Do they
You
even
know?
Like spicy though?
Okay.
I mean, if it doesn't love spice, you know, we have bubble tea.
I suppose that's an idea. Yes, that could maybe work.
So one of you roll smart.
Steelix. Oh,
All
that's
right.
I'll roll
Um,
smart.
fair.
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
Okay, sure, go ahead. Can I give her help to give her advantage
Yeah.
on the roll?
Oh,
Is that
sure.
something I can do? Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
roll with advantage then.
Oh, on the 20 roll dice, I rolled a 15.
So many 15s today.
Good roll.
Wow. Okay. So Kaida, you know that Steelix is a steel and ground type Pokemon. And that it is weak to fighting, ground, fire, and water.
Exactly. I just need to kick it with a with flamethrower and it's down.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Don't know what it.
But honestly, the Steelix seems to be attracted to something underground, like metal vibrations. Maybe we could lure it out with a big enough signal, something loud or shiny to get its attention.
That actually is maybe that could work. But what
Something loud and shiny.
that actually does prove the question. What would attract it originally?
Right.
It can be like.
She turns back to Mayor Wong for a second. Is there
Yes, sir?
anything that might provoke it in this way? Like,
Yeah. Anything
what would
shiny?
have triggered it?
Anything shiny? Big?
If not the entire festival, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea why it attacked. I've never seen this Steelix before. It seems completely random.
Would that be another history roll that I could make? More of like on Xiaolong.
Yeah, the mayor just doesn't know, but you can try. Yeah.
Maybe I can derive more from the legend.
I was like, can we look for clues around the festival grounds?
Yeah. Okay, it's not 15, but it's a 15 plus history. Wait, I forgot. I have to roll. Yeah, for history. Okay, yeah. 15 plus 2 for 17.
Okay, full success. Yeah, so you know about the mining in Petrum. And you know that since the Alchas region has been industrializing over the last 120 years, there has been increased mining activity in this area, with lots of mining companies coming in and strip mining the mountains in this area, and mining various different types of metals and other resources. And the mountains, recently they've been starting to use explosives in their mining operations. And the explosions cause shockwaves that resonate throughout the whole mountain range.
Blair will tell the others this and say, maybe it's because of the explosives that the miners are using. That's maybe what's waking up Xiaolong. That could be why this is all happening in the first place, because of the excessive mining and now use of explosives could have awoken Xiaolong from his slumber.
Are you just gonna tell the miners, oh hey, maybe not use explosives anymore?
Yes, but in our current state, that could also, the way that Xiaolong has already been awakened, could also maybe bring way for another attack. So that we should do that, yes, but we also need to figure out a way to subdue Xiaolong, I think.
Yeah, we get a bunch of explosives and put them in one spot, and then we blow it up.
Boom.
I think explosives were the issue here, but that could also work, I suppose.
But you want to draw it out of the ground, right?
I'm not sure if drawing it out of the ground is the best idea, personally. The mayor chimes in and says, I think your best bet is to go into the dungeon and look for the Steelix and try to quell it down there instead of letting it come back onto the surface again and possibly cause any more damage.
There's a dungeon?
Yeah, and then we blow it up.
Yeah, those tunnels, that tunnel entrance that I mentioned earlier, that's the dungeon.
Blair gives off like a shaky sigh. Shoot. If that's our only way in, I suppose that could work. The explosive idea, that could possibly work. Let's keep that in the back pocket. If we can get explosives, that could actually come handy if we are faced with a battle. Trying to think.
Make another history check.
I haven't rolled a lot of history. Okay. I don't need to roll again. That's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay. So with a nat 20, you know that fireworks are a big part of the Spring Festival.
I thought they were incredible.
Oh yes, I was just thinking that. Oh
Yeah, I was thinking that.
the
Yeah.
pyrotechnics, the pyrotechnics.
I was
I
wondering
think
if
it's like-
fireworks would
Underground
be
and
the
drawn to
same.
vibrations and explosions, and then the fireworks
Yes.
must have felt like a full-blown earthquake to it.
Yeah.
I think Blair was like thinking about this, and then we all have that snap realization. Wait a minute.
It's like,
We
I've
all
been
look at each
telling
other.
you guys the
Fireworks.
whole time. This is, big kaboom. There's big kaboom.
Yes, let's actually grab the fireworks. That could actually be like the source of it. You're right.
Yeah. So the mayor says, yeah, I think you should talk to the head pyrotechnician at this festival. They're I'm trying to think of a Pokemon.
Crimorant.
Cramorant? For
Cramorant?
explosives?
Like a fire type.
What's a fire dragon type?
Fire dragon.
Turtonator.
Turtonator. Wait.
Oh yeah, Turtonator.
Yo, that works. I think that works really well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turtonator has
Turtonator.
like his back explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to the pyrotechnician is a Turtonator named Kiawe. I think you should talk to him.
Yahweh. Alright. Then I think that's everything. Do you girls have any more questions? She gestures to the group.
I think, yeah, no. Question, for the mayor actually.
Mhm.
I don't know if this would be important, but do we know anything about the tunnels under the festival grounds? Are there old mining shafts or natural caves or anything that Steelix might be using to move around? But if I don't know if everyone else thinks so, but knowing the layout could help us figure out where it might surface next if it does surface again.
Ooh, like a map?
Yeah, I mean the Steelix is, well, there's tunnels around this entire mountain range, and I think just because the Steelix emerged here, there's probably tunnels here as well. Steelix actually can dig tunnels, so it must have dug them here.
And then we have to contact the person, right, for the pyrotechnics setup?
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
What's the
talk to
fastest way to
him.
contact them?
Hikaru might know them because she's handling, her guild is handling operations for this event, and everybody, all the folks that do the pyrotechnics and the music and everything, they all work for Hikaru.
Okay.
Let's go to Hikaru.
Alright. Lead the way, you two.
And we're gonna get a lot of fireworks.
I think we should give Briar all the explosives. Make the child even more of a threat.
Yeah, give me explosives. I got my spicy berries that I'm gonna shove in the fireworks.
Yeah.
Pepper bomb, let's go.
She's just a walking bomb.
Awesome. I just want to see things explode, so I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a festival, all right.
Oh boy. Blair's like thinking herself, what exactly am I getting myself into? But yeah, shoot, let's do it. Lead the way.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So do you guys want to go talk to Hikaru?
Yes.
Yes.
That seems like what we're doing.
All right. Yeah, so you guys head down the stairs that you came, and Hikaru is standing there, and yeah, you guys can talk to her. Take it away.
Yep. Does Briar want to do this one? Because she's all about the explosives.
Oh, me? Oh, okay, I'll try.
Just be like, hello, Hikaru.
Hey, what's up?
We need the explosive guy.
The explosive guy. Yeah, my head pyrotechnician is Kiawe the Turtonator. He's actually... I'm actually not sure where anybody is anymore. Because, like, everybody got scrambled during the thing that just happened. But all of my staff are in this general area. Like, this general backstage area. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like all the staff are there, but like they don't know where Kiawe went.
Yeah. Hikaru actually has a walkie-talkie. So she takes out her walkie-talkie and says, "Hello, Kiawe. Hikaru to Kiawe. This is Hikaru. There's some Pokemon who are looking for you. Over. Next to the stairs." And then like a minute later, a Pertinator comes out the back and comes out next to Hikaru.
Okay.
And given the Turtonator is like 6 feet tall, he's like towering over Hikaru and the rest of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all pretty small. I think Kai's actually the tallest. So like, I think you're like 3.5 feet tall. I don't recall how tall Combusken's are.
They're not. Aren't they like something like
Well, I
3
can
to
get
4
that
feet
info.
tall?
2'11".
211.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, this guy's giant.
Oh yeah, I'm 2'11" too as well.
Wow. Yeah.
Be like,
Hello.
Oh no, I'm 3'11", not 3'1". I misread. Yeah. Okay.
Hello. I am the head pyrotechnician, Kiawe. What? Hikaru said you needed something. What is it?
"Oh, Kiawe, we're gonna need a lot of those pyrotechnics, preferably in a pretty large bundle, all in one part."
A large bundle of pyrotechnics. Let me see. I
should
think...
probably explain why we need that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's for the, the big problem, so that we can get the festival going again.
Ah, I see. You want to chase down that Steelix, I assume.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
that's-
part of
Yes,
that.
precisely.
I'm sorry,
Ah.
Blair. What did you want to say?
Blair was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see. Well, come with me to my warehouse in the back, behind the stage. I think I may have what you're looking for.
This doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yes, come to my van. It's all the way in the back.
Nobody question it. This is fine.
This is
All
okay.
part of the plan, everybody. Let's go.
All part of the plan.
Just roll with it.
Not suspicious at all.
Yeah. So, so you guys follow Kiawe. You guys are on stage left, so to the right of the stage, and so you go behind the stage. Make a left, and right there is a wooden shed. It looks like it was set up just for the festival.
Oh.
And there are big crates.
Oh boy, how much can we carry?
How much can we carry? Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We don't have.
You guys should be able to.
Mudsdale.
You guys should be able to carry up to 99 of anything.
99. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna hammer space.
We're gonna carry
99
99 times 3.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh boy, he does not have that much. He does not have like. I don't even know what that math is.
We're gonna like put a saddle on Blair. Get the saddlebags.
Boy.
Well, you know, I think that like, I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure like the Macy's fireworks show has like a barge, like 3,000 firecrackers spread across like 5 barges, something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did the math. We have 297 explosives. If we all want to carry 99 of them.
I do. But also like simultaneously, like when Blair sees the small shack, she just kind of like has like the whole like
ooh, I'd hate to have an accident with this small wooden shed.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's gonna plan something. What is she? She's gonna blow up the shed.
Gonna blow up the shit. Well, it just seems like kind of like dangerous.
I'm gonna assume you're not trying to blow this place up again.
I think we were all talking out of character, at least for that last part. Huh?
Yeah.
No, it must be another Sneasel.
We can just get Steelix to help us carry the rest. We could just bribe it.
Bribe it.
Bribe it so we can take it back to its lair and blow it up. Blow it up with the slayer.
We're gonna roll the explosives into like a really tasty rice bowl.
Yummy. Oh, I'm for that.
That is an idea.
Make it spicy. That would be spicy. Extreme.
It's just like area I'm worried about. Well, actually, no, you said hammer space isn't here. Never mind.
Yeah, hammer space is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds to me like you guys need something that you can carry into a dungeon. I happen to have a like 69 barrels full of blast seeds. I think that might be what you're looking for.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
So here's my idea. I want to.
Blair is just slowly making Blair more nervous over time.
So we have a lot of
Wait, so are the fireworks the blast seeds? Is that what I'm understanding here?
Not necessarily. He just has a lot of different.
They're like separate. We have fireworks and blast seeds separately.
Yeah. We have everything. We have lots of different types of explosives.
Okay. So
it's just like, okay, we take the fireworks and we take the blast seeds and then we combine them.
I'm listening.
And then I don't know, whatever you would do to make it like extra pretty and like really cool.
Well, okay. It sounds like you don't know anything about explosives, but I'll just give each of you 99 blast seeds. How's that?
They'll lighter to carry.
But I mean, like, I don't know. How would you put them together? Darn.
Just strap like the blast seeds and the explosives together, like or like powder, like each barrel has
to
like a barrel
figure out how to like
full like fireworks. Dump the blast seeds in there with the fireworks because their seeds are gonna like fall in the cracks between all the fireworks and whatnot.
Oh, you know what?
Then...
just have them all in like make like a like with the barrels, like make like a like put them all together, like wrap them neatly together, and then make them like a little keg.
Oh, I've got firecracker shells that you can put the seeds into. You just put the blast seeds in, and then when you're ready to use it, you can put 5 in at a time. And when you're ready to use it, light the fuse and aim it at the target, and it will shoot over like a rocket and hit the target with the force of 10 blast seeds.
Ooh.
I see. That could work, yeah.
Yeah, I
If
think.
we're gonna get some heavy firepower, this might just be what we can get. Might what we need.
Ooh.
Okay,
I'm gonna call this the big one.
the big one. Okay.
That's the big one.
Okay,
Alright.
so we just add 99 blast seeds. Are we adding anything else?
Yeah, it's like 99 blast seeds. Is it 99 blast seeds and fireworks? Or is it like
It's a combination thing.
how many of the big ones do we have?
I'm gonna say you each can have 20 firecracker shells.
Oh. Okay. Firecracker shell.
Alright.
Could we rig the blast seeds to enhance the fireworks? Like, to create like a bigger signal to draw Steelix out of the tunnels?
Yeah, that's what I was.
I thought we were gonna go fight it.
Well,
We're going into the dungeon to fight it.
we're
That's what
going
we're
into the
doing.
dungeon,
That would be the braver thing to do.
but also it's just kind of like it's an idea, yeah. Because I've been trying to like if you just like it's the same idea, like enhance them. Like that's what the whole like putting them together.
Okie dokie.
I think it would have been better if we went to the dungeon to do it, because at least that way, if it does resurface, it'll be away from the towns, so it won't like cause more chaos.
Protect the people.
But it's just
Yeah.
like we're not gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do it in the town. Like I have the idea that the plan is to go to the mountain, and then somehow, if we don't find it, then we would get its attention with the explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a fine idea.
Since that's what it hates, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this away from the town if you can.
Yeah, because we have to test it too. Like maybe test it first just to make sure like they work the way we want them to.
I guess we could test it. Maybe it would be a dud. Never really thought about testing it.
All right, can I blow one up?
Away from us!
Away
Get
from
away
us.
from
Like
yeah.
now?
Away from the precariously explosive shed.
Yeah, just make
Just
sure they work.
Walk
you
out to
know?
the middle of the field.
Well, if you point it up, it'll just explode in midair.
Awesome. I will
Okay.
like to light a firework and like point it up and away from here.
Yeah, just face the festival and then face the other direction. Just completely the opposite.
Yeah, I would like to face the wilderness where it's preferably rocky.
Okay. So you use up 5 of your blast seeds and 1 of your firecracker shells, and you create a firecracker, and you launch it, and it goes up in the air in a parabola, and it goes up like 500 feet and explodes in the sky.
Wow.
Well, it works at least. That's what we were going for.
Sure does, says the Turtonator.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Is that all? Do you two think both need anything else?
Well, I mean, if nobody is using the stalls, maybe we can get a little snack on the way out.
Yeah, yes. I'm all for it.
And then Hikaru actually runs up to you guys, carrying 3 pouches of items, and she says, "Take these. It's dangerous to go alone." And then
Damn it! I had a feeling it was coming. For some reason, the second you said Hikaru, now I had the feeling, is she doing one of these? I love that. I love that. That's great.
So, yeah. What are the
Yeah.
these in question?
So so in each of the pouches is 5 orange berries,
Oh.
4 reviver seeds, and 2 pecha berries, just cause.
Okay.
All right.
So that
Let's add those
was
to your bags.
5 orange berries, 2 reviver seeds, and 2 pecha berries.
Yeah, I'll make it 2 reviver seeds. 5 orange berries, 2 reviver seeds, 2 pecha berries.
All right.
Okay, I already
Okay.
had 2 reviver seats. I already had brain. I already had 2 rarities beforehand, so I just add that onto my 2 I already had, so I now have 7.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, she has kitted us out. Okay.
Hell yeah, we've got the Phoenix Downs, dude.
The Phoenix. That's not a name I haven't heard in a while. But yeah.
And I'll have your back every step of the way.
Yeah. Thank you, Hikaru. This will actually be really useful. I appreciate the help.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. I would love to try to help you as much as I can in this, whatever you're doing.
Yeah. We are gonna try and take on Zhao Long and try to quell him, hopefully. And hopefully this doesn't have to happen again. We are, yeah, like I said, we're gonna try and go figure this entire situation out. You are more than welcome to come along if you wish to. We can get all the help we can get if you aren't busy here.
Oh, is it a Steelix?
She nods.
I don't do well with ground types. I think you guys should go without me.
I see. All right. Then we'll hopefully be back soon. Yeah. We'll talk to you later. You got this. My mind is blanking. Hey. Yep. Take care. We'll talk again soon.
Bye, Blair. And everyone else.
And I assume we're all done.
Yeah. Goodbye. We're
she
gonna go
waves.
blow up the mountain.
She just like stares at Briar for a second. Just, I didn't think that was part of the plan.
As a certified cliff climber, I assure you that it's gonna be 100% safe. And OSHA certified.
What's
Yeah.
OSHA?
What's OSHA?
I don't know. It's something called OSHA.
Okay.
Maybe it has to do with the ocean.
Blair, I can't imagine because like Absol's gonna see like natural disasters coming. Like she has like a foresight just to see like the entire mountain just blown to smithereens.
Oh. her disaster sense is popping off right now.
It's like yeah, like profusely sweating. Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
All right.
In
Let's
the
go, move
interest
on.
of time, I want to get you guys into the dungeon.
Yeah.
Real quick.
All right.
Let's run. Let's scramble.
go.
Yeah.
Let's
Time
fast
skip.
travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been walking, you walk over about 1 kilometer in the direction that the mayor pointed, and you've been walking for about, I want to say 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. And you see the entrance to a cavern. You also see a path that goes up the right side of the mountain.
Cavern and a path.
No, do we go through the? Are we not able to see like as we're approaching where the path leads?
The path that goes up or the path in?
It leads up the mountain, like.
Oh, up the mountain.
Yeah. Where's the path up the mountain go to exactly? Are we able to see like where it trails off?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Just me?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception, beauty, come on. That's a 6 + 1 for a 7. So I don't think so.
Yeah, you just see a dirt path that winds up the side of the mountain, surrounded by shrubs and trees on both sides. You can't really see where it goes.
I see. Okay. Any suggestions? We can go through the cavern, or we can go up the path. Anyone prefer either one?
I'm curious about the path.
Okay.
She looks to Kaida. Kaida also want to go
Yeah.
up the mountain?
I do. I guess like climbing the mountain it is. Because obviously like chasing a Steelix isn't challenging enough. But yes, so it's gonna be one heck of a leg day, that's all I'll say. My legs are already skinny as they are. Chicken legs.
Alright, climbing cliffs is easy.
Doesn't Combusken have like huge legs?
That's like Blaziken. Combusken's legs are skinny.
Yeah, they do got chicken legs. I mean, Blaziken's
Really?
legs just look big. This just covered in like feathers.
Oh
Feathers.
yeah, it's just the feathers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
just the
Blaziken
feathers.
can jump
Yeah,
so
my
high. Blaziken can jump into extremely high. Can Combusken or does anyone know how to fly? So or any other like moves that could help us like climb up faster or get to the top?
No?
I can make illusions, but that's really about it.
You can make what?
Oh, I guess I could make an illusion myself. I use double team.
Oh,
Oh,
double
double
team.
team.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's not exactly useful here.
So, Kaida, you can learn Aerial Ace at level 20, but you don't currently have it in your moveset.
Aerial.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You can also learn Bounce at level 30.
bounce. I see would be more useful, but I don't think aerial ace would. I mean, it's still an attack. I think it would just.
Well,
I'm not
it
sure
would
how
be
well
like-
that would work.
The HM.
Let's double
rock
kick. Let me
climb.
think. What if I could use that to leap higher by kicking off rocks and ledges? So I can gain
Oh.
extra height with each jump.
Okay.
Oh.
That would work
And then
for
carry-
you. What?
Hmm?
No. Go ahead. You weren't done.
Yeah, no. Just like carry y'all up the mountain by using double kick.
I could climb the cliff. I'm pretty sure I could climb the cliff.
Yeah.
I've got, unless I roll badly, I've got like a 3 in tough.
I'm not sure how well I would fare climbing the mountain, unless we just want to take the path.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Absols live in mountains too. Like
I do, but
I can always
Blair's
try to roll it.
Blair's a
She's-
library
she's-
nerd.
Yeah, she's a city gal.
She's a indoor doggo.
Yeah, I'm an indoor dog thing. It's not exactly dog, not exactly cat. I think more jackal actually.
Indoor, dog, what was it? Dog hardware, cat software?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Like a fox.
I don't think fox, but yeah, we get the idea.
Yeah.
I guess we could. I guess it's always worth a shot. Sure.
All right. Do you guys want to go up the side path?
Yeah.
That's
We'll
what it
try
looks
it.
like. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you are now in a dungeon called Craggy Mountain, and
Oh.
it is time to. Micah, you can say it with me.
Everyone's favorite game.
Time to roll initiative.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Roll
3.
that- roll that die! Yep.
Die! Close enough.
Yep.
Uh.
Okay. And I am going to generate a dungeon. I think we have a dungeon map here. That one's.
Yeah. Do you also want to explain to them how it works? Because these two haven't done it before.
Yeah.
I've never
I'll do
done
that.
this before.
Okay. So you guys spawn in a dungeon. And the dungeon has rooms and hallways. Rooms are like rectangular, and there's hallways. And there are, every time, one of you will be the team lead, and you will basically choose a direction and roll. For this dungeon, it'll be a d6 to decide how far, how many steps you take in that direction. And if you come across an item or a wild Pokemon, you'll just stop at that tile and either enter a wild Pokemon battle or pick up the item, as the case may be.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm rolling a d6.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So roll a d6.
Okay. Just the one?
So do we want to go a specific order, or just Briar, Kaida, Blair, and then keep proceeding that order?
Yeah, so right
Is-
now, yeah, you guys can all take turns rolling, but your whole team will move with your rolls. So right now you guys are in a room and you're on like the the bottom half of that room, a little bit towards the left, and you can see that there is a corridor, there is a hallway leading out of like the right, the top side of the room toward the right.
Okay. So, Briar, pick a direction. Lead on.
Okay, picking a direction. What were the options?
So you can go left, up, down, left, or right, and roll a d6 for how many steps.
Ooh, left, and I got a 3.
Okay. So you go all the way to the left side of this dungeon, of this room, rather. And now your options are up, down, and right.
And then I roll another d6.
Well,
Okay.
now it's, whose turn is it now? Briar or...
Well, hang on. Did she
Kaida?
land on anything?
No, she didn't land on anything.
Okay, then Kaida, does Kaida want to go next?
Yeah, I was like, what's our marching or what's our order of people, actually?
Up to you guys.
I don't mind going.
Okay.
I,
We can go because Kaida wanted to be the leader, we can go Kaida and then
Yeah, Kaida.
Kaida, Briar, Blair.
Yeah.
Well, Briar already went to...
Okay, so roll the dice.
Yeah, roll a
Yeah.
d6.
That's just our marching order, I think.
Yeah, that's the marching order.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. Not 2. A 1.
You rolled a 1. And which direction do you want to go?
Right.
Right. Okay. So you move one tile to the right. And now... What did you say the order was? Kaida, Briar, Blair?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Kaida, it is your turn to move.
We Kaida just went.
Blair.
Oh.
Briar. Sorry. Right. Briar's turn.
But Briar just went too. I
just went,
yet.
so like...
Okay, then we'll go Briar, Kaida, Blair then.
Well, no, I was gonna say since
Okay.
I went first this one round, it could be technically it's my order, but I'll allow Blair to roll, and then the next time we do it like for real in the correct order.
Okay, so this round, so Blair will go next, and then after that it will be Kaida and then Briar.
Yeah, then it's Kaida, Briar, and then Blair in that order.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I got 2.
Okay, and which direction are you moving?
I'll keep going left.
You guys already went left and you hit a wall. So
Oh, I didn't know we hit a wall. My bad, I didn't hear that. Then we'll go up then.
okay. So you go up, and one tile up is a wild Pokemon.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
And let me pick out a Pokemon. It is a Diglett, a lowland Diglett.
Okay.
Metal.
So,
The steel ground type.
Alright.
so everybody roll initiative.
So, how does the
Okay.
initiative work?
D&D initiative. Oh, wait, yeah, DSP, I forgot about that.
What?
So you see your speed stat. Look at your speed stat.
Yeah.
And roll that number. You might just want to use like a random number generator if it's like a non-dice number.
Random. Oh, is this the thing where it's like roll a d21?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should say
Kind
like
of
your
a deal.
speed roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
So,
to roll-
is it the so actually which speed is it? The total stats or the base stats?
Total stats at the end.
All right, got it.
And then, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna need. Roll 20.
All right, cool. Max speed, I got 12.
So Blair got a 12.
Yeah.
And
So I roll a 12. I have 12 speed.
Okay. Briar.
I got a
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, Briar got a 4. And Kaida, what about you?
1 second. I believe it was a 6. Yes.
You got a 6. Okay. And I'm gonna roll initiative for the Diglett. Diglett got a 13.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I rolled the Diglett's speed is 14, and I rolled a d20, and if I got more than a 14, I would have re-rolled.
Gotcha.
Because I like my physical dice.
Me
So
too.
Sounds so
and
good.
Mine's just perfectly balances out to be a 12, so I just roll a d12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the initiative order is Diglett, Blair, Kaida, and then Briar.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the Diglett starts with a mud slap, and
Okay.
they're gonna go for Blair.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully all that buffing of my defense actually works out well for me.
I hope you don't have your accuracy dropped, actually.
That would suck.
That's mud slap.
Yeah. So mud slap. 1d. So the damage dice is 1d6 plus 3. I'll roll now. 5 plus 3.
But did it roll accuracy?
Oh shoot! I have to roll accuracy. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's a miss.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I got a 3.
Not gonna question it. I'll take it.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I am taking it.
Okay,
All right.
Blair, it's your turn.
So I am gonna go for a slash. So I need to roll and be a 7.
Right.
And because of my build, I crit on, I believe, yes. So it's slash is an additional crit number, scope is an additional crit number, and so super luck. So 17 up, I believe.
Okay.
2, 3, yeah, 17. Okay, that's a 17 for a crit. All right.
Rolled a
cool.
17. Okay.
Yep. So I'll be critting.
Okay. And what are your damage dice?
It's a 2d6 plus 10. Do I add another? I maxed out damage and add another damage die, right?
Yes.
Is it-
One
so
other
this
damage
works?
die.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. From what I remember from the Christmas episode, max out damage, then an additional die.
Okay.
All right. So that's okay. That's a 5. So that's 12 plus 10 for 22 plus 5 is 27. Plus my attack stat of 27
Is that
is
54?
Yes, 54 normal physical damage.
Okay. And then minus Diglett's defense.
Yes.
Okay. So Diglett takes 38 damage and is knocked out.
Okay, I check for a pulse.
Yeah. Diglett is still alive.
Okay. She so Blair lunges in for an attack, and scratches up the Diglett. Sees it fall over, just quickly just hesitates and then just checks for a pulse. Its size. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I tried to realize my own strength here. It's fine. He's fine. Wait, that's after resistance, right? Because he is a steel type. I forgot about that.
Oh. I forgot to apply resistance. You're right. Diglett is ground steel, right? Okay.
Yes. So that's half damage, actually.
Rewind. So 38 damage, and then we divide by 2, right? Or not very effective.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll check. I think that's right. Where's
gotta-
half effectiveness?
I believe it is. Let me also check that. DM made a boo-boo.
It's okay. It's okay. Found it. Effective of these moves are great. Normal and rock. Yeah, it's half damage. Times. Yeah, so 54 times 0.5, and then that's how much damage I'm actually doing. So 54 times.
No.
25.
54 minus Diglett's defense.
And then
is
divide by 5.
16 is 38, and then divide by 2. So Diglett
Yeah.
takes 19 damage.
Okay,
And-
yeah, there we go.
Their health is down to about half.
Okay. Alright, so that's my turn.
Now it's
Alright, here's
Kaida's
up.
turn.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Okay. So roll the dice again.
No, it's your turn in battle. So pick a move and roll accuracy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can either pick
so
a
I'll move-
move. You can either use
Oh.
a move or use an item.
I'll use a move. I'll use flame charge.
In charge. Okay. Oh, and Diglett's ability is Tangling Hair. So if you use a physical move, which Blair you just did, your speed is down by 2.
Okay, so minus 2 speed. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which also means that you're going down 2 points in the initiative order, which doesn't change things.
Okay. Good to know, though. Good to know.
Yeah. So Kaida, it is your turn. Are you using flame charge?
Yes.
Okay. So flame charge. Flame charge I believe is fire physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire physical, I think it raises your speed. Right.
Yeah. I think you have to check the effect roll, unless it's automatic.
Yeah. So roll for accuracy.
11.
11. And what was the accuracy threshold?
You want some help?
Yeah, because I'm like, which sheet do I look at?
I gotcha.
Threshold. Oh, it's gonna
Should be in
the
your move
number
list.
next to
Your
damage.
like move set.
It does hit. It's power. Accuracy is a 6. So she hits.
Okay, that'll hit. And just so you know, your move, you can just look at your main character sheet, and the move's accuracy is going to be in the accuracy column, ACC.
Oh, ACC. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, got you. I see. It's a 6. Yeah, I see that now.
So that's the number you have to beat.
Yeah.
I did, right? Because I rolled an 11.
Right.
Yeah, you beat it. So
Gotcha.
roll your damage. You should say that under damage.
Okay, yes.
So you roll that,
Was-
and then you add your attack stat to the damage.
It says 1d8 plus 8. What does that mean?
So
roll-
they die 8s,
Oh, die 8. Okay. 1 die. Okay.
and then add 8 to your roll.
Oh, 8 to 19.
Okay.
Right.
8, 19.
No, because I rolled 11 and then plus 8.
No.
Is that
Oh,
No,
you
is
don't
that-
know.
was the
11 was the
correctly?
accuracy roll.
The accuracy was
Oh.
well, the accuracy was 11.
Right. So for
Yeah.
damage, you'll roll a d8 and then add 8 to the result.
Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. 4.
Okay, and now add your attack stat. Yeah, plus 8.
8.
It's
So
like
4
12.
plus 8 is 12? Okay.
12, yeah.
And then the
So-
attack stat.
The attack stats. The attack column.
Yeah, it should be in your current stats at the end.
Oh, yes. Okay. For attack. Okay, 20.
20. So 12 plus 20 is 30.
And then it's also super effective.
Right, so we'll get to that in a bit. So 32 minus Diglett's defense is 16. And then times 32? No, times 2. So we're back to 32. So the Diglett takes 32 damage. And it is down. The Diglett is down to... The Diglett had 32 HP. And it is down to minus 19 health. So it is
Ouch.
fainted but alive.
Okay. Could I... Okay, no, it's specifically when a Pokemon dies, or is about to die. So this won't work for CPR, will it?
Right. Yeah, your IQ
Yeah,
skill
okay.
does not kick in.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. The Diglett was carrying a bundle of 4 Graveler Rocks. So one of you can just add 4 Graveler Rocks to your bag.
I
Briar?
don't want it.
You don't want... Okay. I guess I can take it then? Does Kaida want it?
I'm okay with it if no one else does. If no one else wants it.
Shoot, go ahead.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna skip awarding experience points because it's a one shot. So
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep moving.
So the battle just ended, and you guys are back to crawling the dungeon. Whose turn is it to roll?
It's
I believe it
Kaida.
was Kaida.
Okay. Pulling it up.
So roll a d6.
3.
And which way do you want to go?
A left.
So when you go left, and you go one tile to the left and hit a wall.
Left is just walls, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
seems like.
Yeah. Do you wanna go a different direction instead?
I'll just go right.
All right. So we go 3 tiles to the right, and there's nothing there. You guys are in the center of the room.
Okay. That's up to Briar.
All right. So we went right. I got a 1, and I want to go up.
Okay, up 1. So center of the room, still nothing. And Blair's turn.
All right. I rolled a 6, and I'm going up.
Okay, so you move up 3 tiles. No, you move up 2 tiles, and there is water in front of you, and you can't move. It's basically you're basically at the wall.
Okay. Okay, so I'll then go back, and I guess go to the right if I have more movement.
It is Kaida's turn to roll.
Here I go. 5.
5, and which way do you want to go?
Down.
Down. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now you're at the for what it's worth, the corridor, the hallway entrance is on your right. So I would suggest going right.
So instead of down, okay, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go right. Appreciate that.
Okay, so 5 to the right.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Thank you,
move-
ominous voice in the sky.
Am I right? Like God spoke to me and God said
And Arceus
You're
told
going
me
the
to go
wrong
right,
way. Go
I mean-
right, you idiots.
so-
It's
I mean, the
not
way, like-
easy.
I mean, you guys are in the you guys should at least be able to see the room that you're in, but like that's how it would be if we were like if we had, a real dungeon. But
Yeah.
since you can't see what's on my screen, I have to tell you.
Gotcha.
So okay.
Seems like the answer is go right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right is always right.
So you hit the top right corner of the room, and there is a wild Pokemon there again.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, roll
Play the
my
button.
21.
Play that Pokemon battle theme music that we totally have. That is copyrighted.
That I've totally been listening to this entire time.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah. So, what kind of? So we are on a hill.
Pull rocks. Oh, man.
And this Pokemon is a Cherim or Cherim, whatever it is.
Aaron. Okay.
It is a grass type, I think, also level 25.
Sure. It's
Yes,
just
Cherim is
plain
grass.
Yeah. Okay. I'll work it.
No.
Is it
no
is
sunlight.
It I was gonna ask, is there sunlight?
Yeah. Is it nighttime?
Nah, it's just it's daytime, but the weather is
Okay.
clear.
If it's
Yeah.
clear, could be sunshine form.
Yeah.
Or overcast form, whichever you want. I don't think it matters
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Does
matter.
actually matter because of its ability, I think.
Hmm.
I don't
Mm.
try to see if it has chlorophyll.
Well, either way, we wouldn't know that.
That's
What's
true.
that?
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to shut you down. I'm also saying
yeah. It honestly depends.
it only gets flower gifts.
It don't flare gift? I could have swore. Huh. Weird. I could have swore it was. Maybe it's for a different reason.
Hey everyone, it's Evelyn again. Thanks for tuning in to part 1 of this special Lunar New Year one-shot, Spring Festival Shenanigans. If you liked this episode, the best thing you can do is follow us on Spotify, Audible, or wherever you're listening to this episode right now. Also, please share us with your friends, and be sure to join our Discord server. This is our main community hub, and it's a great place to chat about the podcast and share fan art. You can also follow our new Blue Sky account for the show at paththroughtime.pmd.social. That's through spelled THRU. As well as my character Hikaru's personal account at hikaruhatsumi.pmd.social. Both accounts are managed by me, Evelyn. And last but not least, if you have the means to do so, please support us on Patreon for as little as $5 a month, where you'll get access to exclusive content like outtakes and raw episode audio. We recommend either the bronze tier starting at $5 a month or the gold tier starting at $20 a month. You can set your monthly donation to more than that if you want. And now it's time for a segment we like to call I Got Scratched, where I roast myself and the cast for messing up during the one-shot. First up, I initially named the guild's lead pyrotechnician Michael when Hikaru was talking to Kaida about the setup for her performance. Later in the episode, we came up with the character Kiawe the Turtonator to fill that role. Next up, during the scene where Blair was ordering berry rice balls from Samus, Micah and I kept mixing up the Mago and Magost berries. I swear to Arceus, they have such similar names. They also happen to be named after the mango and mangosteen respectively, so it figures. Third, when Briar tried to steal the tomato berries, I had her roll sleight of hand when it should have been stealth. That said, they're both dexterity or cool rolls in our system, so it didn't matter that much. Fourth, I seemed to have forgotten that the Steelix had made a giant hole in the stage when the party was going up there to talk to the mayor. But it's possible that they didn't go anywhere near that hole. And finally, in the second wild Pokemon battle, I messed up the pronunciation of Cherim. It's Cherim with the stress on the first syllable, not Cherim. And now it's time to give credit for all the music that was featured in this episode. The intro music was Ecruteak City from HeartGold and SoulSilver, arranged by the Zame. This episode also features music by Glitchx City, including Jubilife City Lo-Fi Remix from Diamond and Pearl, Lush Forest Remix from Super Mystery Dungeon, Bead Battle Theme Remix from Sword and Shield, and Battle Aqua Ripley, an original composition by Glitchx City and Catch Delgo. By Kevin MacLeod, aka Incompetech, Gujeng City, Fluffing a Duck, Ishikari Lore, Hardboiled, and Eastern Thought. These works are used under a Creative Commons Attribution license. By Tabletop Audio, Winter Festival and Tavern Music. These works are available from Tabletop Audio's website under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license and are used with permission. The following pieces were arranged by me, Evelyn, for this episode. Hikaru's theme, based on the traditional song Sakura Sakura. Kiawe's theme, based on the song It's a Thief from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue Rescue Team. And Rising Fear But It's Lunar New Year, also from Red and Blue Rescue Team. You can visit the link in the show notes for a full list of music credits and license terms. This Lunar New Year one-shot was produced and edited by me, Evelyn. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you again in part 2.